This video is available in English and Hindi. In the past few years, as I have dedicated more time to my kitchen, I have developed a better sense of what items I need to keep in storage and what I should avoid purchasing. I must admit that during my initial days into active cooking, I disliked the idea of certain food items going to waste because I had bought them randomly or in quantities I could never use up. Over time, I have sharpened my estimated skills and now only purchase what is essential and can be consumed within a reasonable time frame. This has been one of the most significant lessons I have learned in recent years, and I am truly grateful to Simplify Your Space for imparting this wisdom to me. Namaskar. Welcome back to your channel Simplify Your Space. I hope you're all doing great. The festival season has begun, and with it, my annual cleaning and organizing routine, which usually takes place this time of year. I'm starting with the pantry, which has been long overdue. The current setup I've been using for almost 5 years, and I think it needed changes to suit my current preferences. So this week, I have embarked on a mission to reorganize my pantry. Let's get started. In the current scenario, this is how the pantry looks. Spices and breakfast items along with different types of flours are kept in the pantry cabinet. The second and top shelf holds snacks, pickles and various random items. The first drawer houses containers of dals, sugar, tea, etc. The other two drawers are reserved for extra grocery stock and open packets of snacks and other food items. Firstly, I have removed all the items from the pantry and emptied it. As you can see, I always place mats in the drawers to collect food residues, making drawer cleaning easier. After removing all the mats, I used a vacuum cleaner to clean any food residues. Next, I wiped down all the drawers, shelves and the door using a mix of dish liquid and water. I have also cleaned the soiled mats with dish liquid, washed them and let them dry. After drying, I placed all the mats back in the drawers and shelves. The large container in this drawer, which I have not emptied, will remain as they are. I will remove all the containers, clean the drawer and put everything back after wiping them down. These Trio brand containers have served me well for almost 5 years and they turned out to be a good investment. Now I will check all the groceries and open packets of food items. Open packets often spill accidentally, get mixed up and can be lost in the bottom of the basket, sometimes leading to duplicate purchases. That is why I am planning to store most items in containers now. I have several empty glass containers of ghee at home, so I have decided to repurpose them to organize items rather than buying new containers. The printed part on the container is removable, but the brand name is painted on the lid. To remove this, I will spray acrylic paint on the lids to make them all black, giving them a uniform look. I have brought all the containers available at home, a mix of regular containers, Tupperware, round and rectangular ones. I will transfer the food items from open packets into these containers. I will also refill the existing containers with whatever groceries are available at home to avoid keeping things in packets. Seeing them through the containers is much easier and more convenient than fiddling through the open packets. I have refilled all the containers with new and open packets. Here is a helpful tip. If you want to keep track of the expiry date of certain food item, simply cut the printed expiry date from the box or packet and affix it to the inside part of the lid of the container in which you have transferred the item. This acrylic tray will be used to store all the baking essentials, and the liner will prevent items from falling down. Now I only have a few packets of groceries and snacks left as the containers got full. I've clipped them and will store them in the large containers. In one big container, I am keeping all the large open packets. In another, the small packets and snacks. And in the third, chocolates and candies. In a small tray, I will store small packets of snacks and other food items. And another small tray with partitions will be used to keep tea premix, coffee sachets and other small packets of food items. I have stored papads in a round container. All these items will be stored in the lower drawer. I am using one big basket to keep extra grocery packets. The middle drawer will hold all the spice containers and items stored in these recycled ghee containers for uniformity. Now I have to organize all these small jars and bottles. To keep them separate from the big containers, I am using these wooden drawer dividers which easily fit in the drawer and create partitions. I have used two of these dividers to keep small bottles of pickles, seeds, honey, etc. in place. Now let's organize the shelves. The lower shelf will hold round containers with cereals, breakfast items and flours. The middle shelf will be used for Tupperware containers filled with snacks. The top shelf will store extra empty containers at the back, baking items and a few other items. My pantry is now organized according to my current preferences. Accessing items will be much easier for me now as everything is in transparent containers. Many of you ask why we need to label things in transparent containers. The answer is simple. It looks nice and it helps in quick identification, especially when many items are of the same color. Items like pancake mix, refined flour and rice flour all look the same. Labeling these containers makes for quick identification, saving you time. It is also a helpful tool for family members to identify items and access them in your absence. Let's move on to cleaning and organizing the spice cabinet above the hob. Here I store daily needed spices, whole spices, seeds and masala danis. I will empty everything, clean the shelves thoroughly, place back the liners and put all the spice jars back after wiping them down from the outside. I use a step organizer that helps keep my jars organized efficiently, making it easy to access items from the bag without any need for shifting or fiddling around. Below the hob, I store all the rice and wheat flour for chapati in this cabinet. I use rice and flour keepers from Signora Ware, which are excellent quality containers. And this steel drum is from DMart. I add couple of bay leaves and dried red chilies to my rice and flour containers to deter insects and keep them at bay. I have removed everything, cleaned the cabinet, wiped it down and now I am putting everything back. We also have this bottle pull-out drawer where I keep different types of oils in dispensers and their extra stock. I have removed everything, wiped down the shelves and cleaned the bottles from outside to clear any oil residues. Now I will put everything back in place. To protect the shelves from getting stained by oil, I have placed these anti-slip mats, which not only prevent stains but also keep items in place. That's all about it. This is how I store my groceries and food items. Every household has different kitchen setup, so organization should be based on the family's lifestyle and the available kitchen space. Always keep ease of access in mind while organizing the pantry, ensuring that daily needed items are easily accessible. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you all next week. Happy organizing from Simplify Your Space. Bye bye.